Okay, yes. Hey, y'all, welcome back. It's Callie B in the place to be. And hey, welcome back to my channel. We're just trying to do, hey, we just trying to cover all areas and all bases because I'm just trying to feel my way out as far as the information realm. I am a student of the BGR, of the Black Grassroots. I don't want to show my nails, y'all, because they are so raggedy. I am a proud foundational Black American woman. Yes, baby, I got my little flag, and we're on the mission and on the move for the reparations out here in California. We are, we had to study for 2 years, and now Gavin Newsom, you have the information, and so we're waiting for the legislature to come back with an answer as far as what will, how this will be set up. Now, I'm just wanting you guys to know that he's the assemblyman for District 57 and Reggie Jones Sawyer, or either Reggie Sawyer Jones. And I met him personally, and he told me this was on Mother's Day at the Mother's Day luncheon he had at the Rose Gardens over there on Exposition by that California Black museum that's only got like 2 rooms, and it's horrible. So Tariq Nasheed's museum is way better, and that place is much bigger, and Tariq's is a lot smaller, but he has more valuable things in there that actually, you know, you know, refers to Black history. But anyway, I met him, and I on his Mother's Day luncheon that he had for the mothers, and I asked him personally about the reparations, and he said that he voted no for the lineage base because so many people will be left out, like they are right now, like the homeless are right now, and all the people that are coming across the border have housing, and they can go on the system and get any type of help that they need without ID, without anything. So, but the citizens, the veterans, and all these people, the people that are actual natural born citizens are homeless. It's so many. I'm going to go out one day and drive around and just give you guys a glimpse of how, the homeless population, so that you can see for yourself, all the way from the west side to the south side over to the Compton, Carson, Torrance area, coming up through Hawthorne, Gardena, Inglewood, all the way to the west to the beach, all the way to the beach, and you'll see the homeless population. But you better believe that these Mexicans and the Mexicans that are coming across the border, because they Mexicans here in California, or El Salvadorians or something like that, they are in position. They don't have to have driver's license. They don't have to have car insurance. They can, if you report them to ICE, which I haven't, but if you report it, because I did try to find information. So if people employers are hiring illegals, then what's the punishment? So if you report them in California, they give the employer a 2-day notice to clear the spot. So what's the use? But like I said, they don't have to have car insurance. They can't get their car towed. They're over here running amok. There's no laws in place. There's no nothing. They're just letting them do whatever. They're providing them with cash aid, food stamps, Medi-Cal, housing, monthly stipend, all that. And I think they're giving them, some of them even get some type of judgment fund that they're allocated monthly, that were separated from their children, and a lot of them have never even recovered their children. This is how pathetic these people are, that are coming over here to get over here so bad that they're willing to leave their children, that they can end up in some sex trafficking ring to get over to America. Now, there are people that are still in south of the border in South America that choose to stay there and choose to deal with the conditions and make that's their home, that's their homeland, and they choose to stay there. I don't know why all these other people are just flooding over here, but well, actually I do know why, because they have all the benefits. The Democrats are definitely an immigrant party. Therefore, the immigrants only, not the citizens, not the white or the black or the Spanish or the native. They are for the immigrants. I don't know why they're doing it. They're total idiots. And if there's any truth to what Donald Trump is saying, that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden are in bed with the Chinese, I definitely believe that, because they've gotten laws passed. They've gotten money allocated to them. They've gotten protective laws on straight lies. Now, you Asians know good and darn well nobody wasn't attacking y'all behinds. You know where that attack was coming from. That stop anti-Asian hate. Most of their complaints was at their home, in their neighborhoods. It was by white people, at their employers, at their jobs, in their, in their environment. And then you'll have one lone guy in a pink hoodie that'll push them. Nobody ever got killed like they're killing, some of the residents in the black neighborhood where all their businesses are set up. They're very rude. They're very disrespectful. They're very mean. Now, not all of them. I'm not going to sit here and say that all of them, because a lot of them, Latasha Harlins was killed, not too far from where my dad used to live. So, so not all of them. They've been here for a long, long time. And there had to be some type of communication between the two, because they came over here with the vengeance and they hard. And they're just like, F y'all, F all y'all. We're going to come build, and you should be grateful that we're here. And they think that they're literally better. So I want to give a shout out to all you other people that have come here, all other races that have come here from another country. I want to give a shout out to all you goofballs, because you guys are really, really delusional. You're very disrespectful. And if it wasn't for our community, you wouldn't even be having nothing. You guys were suffering real bad when that pandemic hit, because you didn't have no business. So as much as you can't stand and much as you hate black people, you sure do make a good living off of them. So try some respect to the black community, because you wouldn't be able to, do what you do and have what you have if it wasn't for the black community, because that's where you are, is in the black community. So that's just my little oomph to my Asian community, because some of them did come forward and say, look, y'all, this is some BS. This, they're trying to gaslight us and turn us against, and have us all battling each other, which that's what they do. That's what government sits back and do, for all of us to battle each other. Why the elite are sitting there chilling and parlaying and getting millions and millions from China. So I would think that there would be a problem how China is moving so strategically all through South America and setting up shop, like we're trying to do over in by Russia. I mean, we are, complete idiots. I don't know who's running this government, but I know that they're having strokes and they're dementia plagued, and that's good, because this is what we wish for them to have. We are sending a curse from Julia Brown. We are sending a curse to all these demonic, hateful demons in politics. You are demons, because why would you care? You stole the land. Why would you care? You stole the land. That's why you're tearing it up. They're all elite. The elites run the country, you guys. The citizens, I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish, whatever the hell you are. The elites run the country. They run the world. The think tanks, the billionaires. I think I did on something on one of a billionaire that's really cool with the Supreme Court justices. I don't know, his name was Paul Walker or something like that. I can't remember his name, but I'll look up his name. But he's a huge billionaire. He's a Jewish guy. He's a gay guy. And they had the nerve to stop the Circuit Court 9 judge in Texas, Mark Pittman, this goofball. He had the nerve to stop the $20,000 max payout to those with student loans that qualify. That would have took a chunk off of people's student loan balances. He had the nerve to put a hold on that, stop that, while this Jewish guy, he's over this Manhattan Institute think tank. He's some type of billionaire. Like I said, he's a Jewish guy, and he's from the LGBT community. They're not stopping the millions and millions and millions of people, these so-called asylum seekers that are crossing the border on all the border states. They're not stopping it. Who in the hell would allow 20 plus million people to invade your country? Who would do that without vetting them and without vaccinating them? Who would do that? Why would somebody do that, you guys? I don't know. So I'm just going to hey, it is what it is. You know, this man, Joe Biden, is a decrepit Joe. I don't think he really knows what's going on. He was sitting over there in India and was saying, yes, I've, traded secrets and I've given secrets away to India. And the Indian, like, leaders were like, oh my, like, are you serious? Like, what are you saying? Like, like trying to like shush him. This is what happens when you are evil and you are hateful and you are demonic. We've cursed you. We're putting all those roots on you. We are cursing y'all. We are asking the Julia Brown and the Lord God Almighty to strike you, to curse you, your children, you, your kids, your family members, because you are foul and you are evil and you're hateful. That's why you're walking around like a space cadet, Joe Biden, not knowing where the hell you going. That's why that whatever that guy that looks like a snapping turtle, that's why he looked like he had a seizure. All that. It's more to come. More to come in your families. That's why Hunter Biden's a stone cold crackhead. All the plagues, all the curses, all the debauchery, everything curse you for being the evil, thief, lying, demonic people that you are. We sending you curses. And we're talking about the elitists. I mean, they're white people, they don't have a clue. And I think the reason people are so into Donald Trump, is because he's a white man and he can say what he's saying. He's literally siding with the blacks. He don't even realize that he is, because he's saying that the police are militarized. The justice system has been militarized, something that black men have been saying forever. Donald Trump is speaking from a black man's point of view, because he's being targeted, because he's saying something that they don't want to hear. He's not going along with the narrative. The same thing black men have been saying. And in the black community, I've heard a lot of positive things about Donald Trump, as far as some of our leaders and some of our people that we respect and admire in the black grassroots have spoke highly of Donald Trump, especially the older ones, saying how much he helped the black community and how much he helped certain people in the black community and certain things in the black community. If he would just understand that the black community is waiting and open for whomever is willing to do what is required to get our vote. We're sitting there waiting. It's just not the white. You can't win with the white, the regular whites, Trump. You can't win with them alone. You see what happened in 2020? You can't win with them alone. You have black voters on the fence right here, Donald Trump. Don't listen to goofball, pug face, shark-eyed ass Candace Owens. She's trash. She's been compromised. Like the way you feel about sanctimonious, satanic. That is the same way I feel about, and our community feels about Candace DeCoon Owens. She's been compromised. She's not loyal. She's not loyal. She's only loyal to the dollar. You see what I'm saying? She turns against her own kind. You can never trust an individual that turns against their own kind and thinks that she's better than somebody because she's married to a white man. Loyalty is extremely important. And Trump has said that on several occasions. Loyalty is extremely important. I've heard somebody else say that how important loyalty is. And loyalty is very important. I happen to agree. You have black people that have been loyal to the demonic Democrats for far too long. You know, our brother Malcolm was trying to tell him, but I woke up in 2020 because I have turned totally against the Democrats. After I talked to that Reggie Jones Sawyer, he's a black man, the 57th district, and he literally said that he voted no on lineage base because he wants to include people of color, because in his district is 75% Hispanic, Mexican, El Salvadorian. He can care less about the black vote or the black people, because I think that the guy that ran against him was actually won, but it says some incumbent. I don't know what the hell incumbent means, but you know, this is his last term. So they went ahead and gave him the positions. I think the Ephraim guy actually had more votes than Reggie Jones Sawyer, if I'm not mistaken. He had more votes than him, but Reggie got the position because this is his last term. He was an incumbent, and this is his last term. He's trying to get seat number 10 on the city council. Now, this man is not about the black community. He's about the Mexican community. And little does his goofy behind know that as soon as they're in legal number, the number that numbers everybody else. See, they're illegally outnumbering everybody else right now. They can't vote, can't do certain things. So that's why he still has a little pull. But once they're out, the whole city council will be Spanish. You're not going to have a job. All you black politicians, Maxine, and all you guys, and the you black politicians, period. You guys are going to be out of there as soon as the Mexicans are majority and legally majority. You're out of there. Every last one of your black behinds. So you are going to get exactly what you deserve, and that's a big flat nothing. Because for him to say he's not for lineage based, that means he's going to include people of color, and it's going to crowbar everybody else into it. Everybody else will be, crowbarred into our reparations movement instead of it's being set up like it was set up for the dang natives. Be very simple to have an administration set up an office. It can be done. All the 113 billion you done sent over to Ukraine, we could have set up our office here in California, in Los Angeles, hired all FBA men and women, and let's get the paperwork going. Let's get the paperwork, turned in so we can start documenting, and people can start, putting on file and putting on film and putting on, showing proof, and we can get it like a whole business going so that we can verify those that qualify for reparations.